I'm just trying to see if they've made any changes, but
That's a bit. That's
I
too
expect
far
them to,
away.
because they
Yeah.
weren't at the
You don't
races
mind if I
the
just.
first half, and then in response, if they're going to get to that final. But big guys from Arsenal.
Does it need light?
All right, that's the question. Back to you guys.
That's it?
NBC,
Yeah.
Helen Allen.
Oh,
Can
no.
you see the telly?
Thank you.
Maya, if you
No, I
see.
can.
To kick off in the second half here. There are no changes at half time to either side.
Presentable. Oh, we're still doing it.
Yeah, well, it's a reason, isn't
Hegberg
there?
gets us underway.
Could be a better stream on YouTube.
Arsenal leading by 2 goals to 0. Time now in their favour. And Leon looking out of sorts in the first half. They're to find a way through. Will be their 12th final. They're having to go into the last ditch defensive efforts already in this one, and it's not over yet. Arsenal with an opportunity to make it 3.
Oh my God, Stephen.
Just seconds after kick-off, Alessio Russo puts Arsenal 3 goals up on the night.
I'm so shocked I couldn't even cheer.
Why?
What's going on? What is that with us on Leon's ground?
Shell shot. The amphitheatre of the OL Stadium erupts. 500 travelling Arsenal fans.
Second half just kicked off and it's 3-0 already. What was the first minute of the second half? I know you usually see me cheer, but I was just in shock. I'm like, what the fuck? It's over now. Just go home, Leon. No, it's not actually. Only 2. You can easily get that. What the hell? Or the. I don't know if it looked like there was a foul there. Oh, for God's sake. It's supposed to be a professional bloody stream. It's TNT Sports. It's freezing like it's from a potato. Just kicked off and it's 3-0 already. That's not actually only 2.
Champions League final in 18 years. The last time they were in the final, they won it. That was 2007. The only English team left standing. And just 28 seconds after play resumed in this second half, Alessio Russo.
That's it. Taking twice the price.
Alessio Russo that has just been revived since she is, and it wasn't unbelievable, I will say, and the whole narrative, especially
What the fuck is going on? I just don't know what's going on.
Arsenal need to take their chances, but when you've got a number 9 like Russo, of course, she was a bit of a fitness type coming into the first leg, but she's come into this game and her finishing ability speaks for herself this year with her goal tally.
Oh my God.
She's brought that to Champions
We
League.
better give it to Barcelona. We're not even through this. We're only 3 minutes after the second half. Just that. Oh my God. It's just like the Real Madrid men's tie. Please get another one so it's over. We did it when Saka scored that. And when Real Madrid got that equaliser after my set, I still thought, oh fucking hell, there's still 23 minutes.
Oh, look at that.
Those two together, the
Filled
pool that they've
up.
had of goals both in the league and in the Champions League this season is just been one of the real key signs of rejuvenation for this Arsenal squad, who after such a slow start to the league season, I'm sure will be mulling over what could have been. And they are on course. The Champions League final, a meeting with Barcelona in Lisbon. They're trying to break free again here, and that will be a free kick to Arsenal, with Alessio Russo, scorer of the 3rd Arsenal goal today, just adjusting her socks. There is some light strapping to her leg. They've dominated this part of the pitch, and this is Alessio Russo doing really well, getting her body in the way, taking on the half turn, which I will say she's so good at doing, whether it's ball at her feet. The ball was bouncing in that instance, but does really well to draw on a foul there. It's Chloe Kelly under pressure. She's brought down, but play continues. Chawinga. The door is closed on her by both Kim Little and Emily Fox. A frantic end to the first half, a frantic start to the second, but both times it's Leon who have been caught out as Arsenal just continue to prevail and put pressure on this back line. Something doesn't look right, Jen. This is a Lyon side who are so dominant in this competition, as we were saying just before that Alessia Russo goal went in. If they do progress, it would be the 12th time they've been in a final, 8-time champions. But something's not quite clicking today. It's a good turn from Demore though, but once again the ball trickles to the back line and Leah Williamson can clear.
Yeah, look, my whole narrative on the first leg was the plan and was really well executed, but it hasn't been today. I think they've allowed Arsenal far too much time on the ball.
And they're on the ball again here. Ford slowing things down. Valente. Kelly. Ball into the area. And first corner of the second half for Arsenal. Well, the noise coming from the 500 travelling fans is truly exceptional. They're in the top tier. We're on the opposite side to them and we can hear every roar, every cheer. The corner's played short. It's over to Chloe Kelly. It's a second bite. That's a nice delivery, but it doesn't make it past Shields. Ford. Okay. Arsenal coming forward once again.
Could be another 5-1, could it? Oh, that's it, that's what.
Ball at her feet and it goes out off the boot of Alessia Russo. Lyon have struggled here over the years against sides from England. And that poor form continuing. It's Caldente. And that's a Morland. Over to Ford. Kelly in the area along with Alessia Russo. Taking their time with the build-up here. Arsenal well in control of the possession. You can see why Lyon players have been getting frustrated. Good turn, good ball! Can't find a way past the near post of Christiana Endler.
Lovely bit of play again there from Arsenal, just patient in the final third, and Alessia Russo managing to get it on the half turn, exactly what we spoke about earlier.
This is Lyon down the other end trying to find a way through, yet to score in this second leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-final. And
Oh,
Stephanie Van Domsela had eyes on that all the
Who's
way
that?
through. The returning goalkeeper for Arsenal, not troubled at all by the
You're
shot
not this way.
wide.
oh, then message from Nan. I wonder if she's seen the score.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing Hager with
know.
his arms in the air.
Right, Stephen, it was so nice to see you today. And thank you so much for the fun. It's very nice, thanks. Hope the football is going okay. Lots of love from Nan.
When you've got a teammate like Hager,
Nice.
knowing how clinical she is in the air. Williamson and Catley aren't the tallest of players, you know, she can be a threat up against them. It's a really tough angle to take a shot from there, but not the confidence right enough. At this point, put it in the box, you've got Hegerberg in there waiting for it.
Lyon conceding 3 at home for the first time, coincidentally, since October of 2022. And who were the team who arrived on that day and put 5 past them? Of course, it was Arsenal.
Yeah, and you do wonder if that was a little bit of a psychological edge. I think that was a bit of chat before the game, and it was an unbelievable performance from that Arsenal team at that time, but obviously a lot of time has passed since that, so you're wondering, you know, is that still a bit of an edge? But the way they performed tonight, the confidence that they've shown, obviously still a lot of football to be played, don't get me wrong, and I've said it before, Lyon, you can't switch off against Lyon.
Well, until today, undefeated in the Champions League so far, the only team who hasn't dropped points. But will they fall at the penultimate hurdle?
I said to Nan, thank you, you're very well. I said to Nan, you're very welcome. I said, I hope the football's going okay. I said, the Arsenal ladies are currently through an art. I didn't bother explaining the aggregate because she wouldn't understand.
No.
I already tried to explain it to her in the pub, but she didn't. She looked very bemused.
No, it's hard to understand if you don't really follow anything like that.
This is also very uncharted territory for this Leon side, being down 3-0 at home.
A chance to cut the deficit, and it's a good stop from Van Domsela back in the squad today. And she has saved Arsenal on a number of occasions. The clean sheet remains. We're almost 55, now 55 minutes into the second half.
I will say, I think we'll see a lot more of this long ball playing up to Ada Hegerberg. Said it before how much a threat she is with her head. Lovely play to bring Chewinga into it. Again, I think if you're going to finish that, why did the goalkeeper? It's too easy of a save for me for Van Domsela.
Heaps. Diani, Carpenter, making the overlapping run. Mr. Mornay. Really good ball recovery from Arsenal. And then Hudson Morgan. Catley, all three, and so it could movement.
It's still ages to go. It's still
From
a
Caitlin
long way
Ford.
to go. Just
No, it's quite a long way to go.
Well, just how important will it be for
wish we could have
Arsenal
pushed
to
for that
continue
pushed for that
and
last Saturday after we scored that penalty because we were and maybe won the game and we would have been 5-1 up on everyone and they would have been needing 4 goals.
We
would have felt way more comfortable.
So we can give her credit, but they've been straightforward saves. But of course, it's allowing Leon into the game, allowing them more chances, and they'll grow into that confidence for sure.
Well, we spoke about this at half-time, Jen, but just how important potentially was it Joe Montemuro's decision to bring Ada Hegerberg into the side and drop De Mornay back into the midfield? How much has that affected the squad today?
I think it was massive. And look, it has changed the game. I think De Mornay is so effective up top, and of course, she's so versatile that she can play wherever. But I think Van de Donk in the first leg was brilliant at picking up balls, and this Arsenal team, watching Caldente drive through, Kim Little again in acres of space, watching it play out now, that's not normal. You can't allow midfielders to dominate the game as much as Arsenal have in this tie, for sure.
Just get another goal or don't let the...
Chris headed away. And tries to get there, picked up by Hegerberg. Keeps. Arsenal backtracking.
Don't let this girl have much space. Come on, go to her.
Diani. De Mornay, slightly heavy touch. Carpenter. And to steer out wide to pick up
What?
the ball.
Oh,
And
is it out?
Arsenal
Hey!
in play there. And changes now will be made.
Running slowly forever. Yeah.
And Chewinga will be replaced by Madri. So much experience in these games. Madri has
I haven't used data. What's it going on about?
provided an
I'm
assist
connected to
to
the
the
Wi-Fi.
2-1 winner in the first leg, coming on as a substitute
Right.
in the second half. Joe Montemurro and Leon will be hoping that she can make a similar impact today.
Yeah, and you can see already she's just going into that central midfield role. Like I said, I think Arsenal had far too much time in the centre of the pitch, so I'm hoping Madri can maybe switch that up for Leon and be a bit more dominating in that centre of the field, get tight with Caldente, make her work a little bit more. De Mornay just in a bit more natural, higher up position.
Well, as far as ask whether that just readdresses the balance slightly between the forward players in the midfield. Is Diani, can't find a way through. Now does. With, I think it's Caitlin Ford who's still on the ground. Nice through the ball. Diani watched all the way to the byline, and that goes out for a Leon corner.
Better play from Leon for sure. Madri at the heart of it again. Lovely little link-up play, and Diani doing what she does best, just taking people on. What Steph Catley does really well. You can see her hands behind her back, trying not to give away a penalty and just making herself being patient.
It's 5-1 to Liverpool at the moment.
Boys level up
yeah.
once again here at the OL Stadium. Corner in swinger, looking for Wendy Renard, and a bouncing ball.
Oh, she's back in the squad, is she?
The attack not over for Leon. Van Donzel.
Come on. Oh my.
I'm not even sure it reached her the way the ball pinged out, and well, now a yellow card shown. Negarola on the receiving end of that for preventing or trying to slow down that Arsenal counter-attack sliding in on Kim Little, and really that just shows how aware the Lyon players are, Jen, of the role of Kim Little today.
100%, and look, they had players back in a good position to defend, but Negarola knowing exactly what she's doing there, and I think she accepted that card. She knew exactly she was stopping the play, stopping Kim Little counter-attack, knew exactly what she's doing. A professional foul, as we used to say.
60 minutes played, 30 of regulation time remain, and Arsenal break through here.
Oh.
But Alessia Russo brought down. It was good teamwork from Chloe Kelly and Alessia Russo. It's been brilliant to see their partnership, hasn't it, Jen? And, well, a good indicator of what potentially could be to come for England over summer at the Euros. And the England captain there with a vital move to send the ball out of play. Well, the referee has blown a whistle. She's run over to Chloe Kelly, and now Wendy Renard is getting involved. The Lyon captain, take a look back at the incident as the ball went out of play.
Yeah, just throwing it away. Chloe Kelly just needs to be a little bit careful. Understand what she's trying to do, trying to manage it, but you can't throw away the ball, you can't kick away the ball. Arsenal just need to manage the game in these moments and not get the emotions involved. You're playing away from home. It's going to be hostile going into this last 30 minutes. Managing the game and your emotions is so important.
Kelly. Well, what a story that would be as well if Arsenal can get this over the line and Chloe Kelly can make her first Champions League final. Making the move on loan to Arsenal, a club where she started her career. Making a transition from junior player into a senior player before the move to Everton. And of course Manchester City, who she's on loan from. Fox. Little. And miscommunication between Emily Fox and their captain. Shields, and a huge error from the Canadian international, and surely that is the time. Kaylin Ford does it again in Lyon.
What the hell?
3 years later, she adds to Lyon's misery, and there is no doubt now, it has to be. The Lyon bench hang their heads.
That must be so awful. I didn't think about it.
Was staying at the back for bloody nil. What a way to bounce. Goodbye. Can't believe what's going on.
It's 5-2 to Arsenal over
They said that Lyon haven't conceded more than 2 goals at home in the match since October 2022. Guess what one that was? The 5-1 I told you about. Yeah. Another 5-1 please, or 5-0.
Magic, Jem Beattie. These are moments of magic.
They are, and watching them, celebrating part of the travelling fans is
We're staying at the back for bloody nil. What a way to bounce. Goodbye. Can't believe what's going on.
It's a similar one tonight, so far anyway. I know it's crazy to think there's only
They said that Lyon haven't conceded more than 2 goals at home
huge error from the centre back there.
in the match since October 2022. Guess what one that was? The 5-1 I told you about. Yeah. No, another 5-1 please, or 5-0. 6-0.
From Angel City to Lyon for so long now, and a loan spell that's been extended on a number of occasions. She's never won the Champions League with Lyon, and she will have to wait. 4-0 on the night. 25 minutes, just over, left to play. You cannot reign, Jem Beattie, on this Arsenal team's parade. They are so full of confidence right now.
They are, and this game so far, I keep saying, because it's so early in the game still, but the way Arsenal have played has completely fit into, again, how Lyon have played. There's been acres for them in the middle of the pitch. Lyon have been so far off of what they're capable of doing, and Arsenal have taken advantage of every single chance they've had. They've been clinical, composed, confidence, everything that you would need in this kind of game.
And they've responded the defence as well. It's been a very impressive return to the starting 11 from Van Domselo, who's been there every time she's been called upon. Takes 2 shots on target and 2 big saves. Chloe Kelly brought to the ground there. A shot from distance and once again called in.
Desperate.
Daphne Van
I need
Domselo.
3. I'm a bit more
Down and
confident
smothering the ball.
in that response.
Well, they have to do something
I don't
differently on for sure, but a shot from
I don't even know if we would. That 2007 final we won.
It's not going to worry Van Domselo too much.
Was the last one we was
Another
in?
straightforward save. But Lyon have to think of
When was the
something
last
different.
Women's Champions League Arsenal
I
were in?
honestly thought they would have made changes different. Now that four goes down in this tie, what can Joe Montemurro do differently?
Arsenal history UEFA
Arsenal
Champions
coming
League.
forward once again, scoring
I
the
know
fourth
we've won
goal,
one,
England
for God's
forward.
sake.
Then Hudson Morland. And that's swatched back to the goalkeeper.
one.
Well,
Oh yeah, of course.
we praise the goalkeeper
Oh,
in the
fucking hell.
Arsenal colours tonight. A miserable
Think,
night.
last season I just
Enlow
said we got to round 1 in 2023-24 and I just realised we didn't even make it. That's the, was the qualification. We didn't even make it past that. Season later we're in the final.
It's incredible, isn't it? I think that.
You talk about taking opportunities though, and I'm thinking both ends of the pitch.
2010,
Endler's had really hard
final,
saves to make.
semi-final,
They've been
quarter-final.
brilliant finishes from Russo and
2000.
everyone else in the Arsenal team. It's been great finishes.
Final we won it
On the other
obviously.
end, they've been straight at
Yeah, so we haven't been in that
These
final
talk
since we
about
won
being
the one we won in
clinical and
2007.
finishing giving the best opportunity for your team.
We're just like
They haven't tested the Arsenal goalkeeper at
it's
all.
totally opposite to the men's team. Men's team has never won it. Arsenal women have won one, and the rest of England has never won one. Only Arsenal women.
Ruth.
Measure.
What the fuck is going on?
For a team
Sorry,
that
Sue.
has been so potent
I didn't think this would be
this season in front of goal. 27 they've scored in the position. They look completely out of sorts tonight and it just so missing that final product that we've come to expect from what is such a potent front line for Lyon normally.
Yeah, and I do think this is a one-off game for them. I'll be honest, I've never seen Lyon be this poor in front of goal and in the centre of the pitch. I've always said they've had years to go up, but Arsenal have made it so difficult for them. They've been compact, won the battle in the midfield 100%.
Diani can't find a way through, but the cross isn't bad. It's met though by Williamson. Down by Gilles. Diani turns. Here's Diani, the roars from the crowd and into the side netting. And the flag was up anyway. And we will see changes made now for Lyon. There's some coming on for Anna Hegerberg. And what you rightly predicted as well, Jim. Vanderbilt coming on against Terraform Club.
still confident. I'm still in disbelief.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know how I'm in much disbelief. God knows how much disbelief I was in when we beat Real Madrid 3-0. The women, the men.
The records that Hegerberg has, still the all-time leading goal scorer in this competition, and replace her with the leading French all-time goal scorer in Eugenie Lesselmaire.
So Arsenal and England went final.
Renard.
To win 2 finals in a year. I guess. 2 finals
Well,
in
they have to go for it now, Leon.
4 months.
Still a lot of minutes left to be played in this game, but you're spot on. Bringing Van de Donk on, Le Sommer, wealth of experience again to bring off the bench. I wonder if they'll change formation slightly and push Le Sommer higher, get Van de Donk higher up the pitch, get those calibre players on the ball. I know Hegerberg, she spent 20 months out injured, and that's a long time. Of course, she's been back for a while now, but most appearance have been coming off the bench. Leon have looked off the mark, so they've got 20 minutes to push us higher up the pitch. You can already see Van de Donk higher up the pitch. Le Sommer pushing that back line, making them work.
There will be changes made for Arsenal as well. Beth Mead and Stina Blackstenius waiting by the touchline for the right opportunity to come on. Here's Basha, all the way up to the byline. Good cross, headed down. Picked up by
I
Carpenter.
think someone's going to come in for a shot there.
Out wide. Menagerie. Pascal
Well,
Davis.
they will need two if they score now. With 20 minutes left, it would be impossible. Ah,
Who's then tripped.
Silly foul, if I'm honest. It's a big touch from Russo. I don't think she's getting the second one. Wendy Renard was there ready to pick it up. Silly foul given away, and you know your team's building momentum, trying to get up the other end, and it's a totally unnecessary foul to give away at that point when you know your teammate Wendy Renard is there to pick it up.
Damaris Egarola needs to be careful as well. She's already on a yellow card. Leon haven't had a player sent off this season. It would compound the difficulties that they've faced over the course of this evening so far. But changes first for Arsenal, and off comes Alessia Russo. 1 goal to her name tonight. Did a huge amount of work for the first as well, that was given as an own goal. Let's say very good night in the office, and Chloe Kelly roars at Beth Mead as she comes on. 8 goals in the Women's Champions League now for Alessia Russo, Arsenal's leading goal scorer this season. Goals she has now in all competitions, Alessia Russo. And when you look at Stina Blackstenius, who comes into the front line, well, half her goals.
yeah, there was nothing wrong with your love.
When she's come off the subs bench, it impacts her, but as a role is somewhere that she's very comfortable, Jen.
Yeah, and you know, as a striker, I don't think you'd ever want to be known for that, but I think Stina Blackstenius understands her role. But what a threat, whether she started.
I wouldn't win that final so bad, but
she scored so many goals for this Arsenal team, and even in these last sort of 15-20 minutes of the game, you know, if Arsenal are pushed back into a low block, she's the perfect long ball threat that you want to get your team up the other end of the pitch.
Sommer goes for goal, and once again, no work required from Daphne Van Domsela, who then throws her arms in the air at the assistant referee on the far side, who was late to put her flag up.
Yeah, it was late. I think the Arsenal centre-backs just were quite relaxed, knowing that the flag was going to go up. It was a lovely touch, right enough, from Le Sommer to bring it out of the air like that, showing her technical ability. But yeah, call it offside.
Less than 20 minutes left to play. Arsenal lead by 4 goals to 0 on the night. Backtrack once again. It's a heavy boot from Leah Williamson, and Kim Little recovers the ball. Beth Mead can't bring it out of danger, though there's a tug on the shirt there, and well, it is a clear free kick, and now given away of Leon.
It's much better from Leon. Intense pressure in the midfield, exactly what they've been missing these opening 75 minutes.
And now more changes for Leon. Marijan, one of the two coming on. And Alisson back the other. Wendy Renard relieved of her duty as captain. Not the dream 500th appearance that she would have wanted. A low ball. Doesn't make it past the Arsenal wall. Goes slightly higher that time. Dasher versus an easy collection for Van Donsel.
Oh, Andrew, where have you gone, son?
Two through balls from
Yeah.
Arsenal. First the free kick, and then again off the second.
It's not working. Maybe his phone broke again.
In these last moments, but being quality off the base like Marajan, she can potentially add that for Leon, but they have to throw everything at Arsenal in these last moments to get anything out of the game.
Marshall.
Bit,
Beth Mead. Steaming in from behind.
bit worried about Jerome though.
But you're right,
Jerome.
it's definitely not
Oh,
the
my
500s.
I ain't heard anything
That
from
Wendy and
him.
I would want to
He
remember.
does go a while
And
without
she's probably been
responding
capped
to me, but I ain't
in the
heard
last
from
5
him
minutes,
since
it's 75
the
comes
day
off the
before
back
Andrew
injury.
come round.
Oh, okay. And
But they just
where
look
does
so
he
vulnerable
go
at the back,
away
whether it's been
abroad?
centre-back mistakes,
Oh,
balls
what?
given away
Does he
into
go
midfield.
abroad?
I don't talk
Arsenal.
no. I don't know. No, it's been. When was it Andrew come round? About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I said it was.
Not been heard from him over 3 weeks. How can you go abroad? What are you on about?
Is there any way of telling if he's been online or?
How clinical the
No, he's not been online.
frontline work.
Oh,
And the lack of that
what's
from
he?
Arsenal has been
where
the
is
absolute
he?
reverse
I asked
tonight.
Andrew to call him a couple of weeks ago, but he said he did no answer.
Their final
Oh,
product is a considered prime example of
Just
there from
yeah, makes you
Demone.
wonder if he's alright, doesn't it?
Well, the European semi-final clashes continue into next week on Wednesday. Inter travel to Barcelona in the Champions League. That's on TNT Sports 1 from 7 p.m. And the action comes thick and fast on Thursday as well. Manchester United travel to Bilbao in the Europa League on TNT Sports 1 from 7 p.m. Spurs
Where's
host
Arsenal?
Bodo Glimt on TNT Sports 2. Chelsea face Djurgården in their
Oh, maybe
Conference
it's
League
not.
semi-final on TNT Sports 4. And a weak ball from Amon Majri through to the goalkeeper.
Arsenal men TV
Also
fixture list.
coverage of Real Betis.
Here's a summary from Live
Discovery Plus as well. So plenty
Oh, on
more
Amazon.
to come
Okay.
into next
I
week.
don't think I'll be able to watch that.
Oh, right, when's that?
Now we
on a-
hope this
on
is exciting.
Tuesday.
As the football we've seen over these two legs. Williamson. In this all the Arsenal captain.
Second leg's on TNT, so might just not have to watch the first one.
Survived the last 13 minutes. Demone with the cross, headed up once again by Steph Catley, who's been one of the key players you have to say for Arsenal today, Jen.
She has in great positioning as a centre back. Had to get it right. And thankfully the cross landed right on her head. So, but I think it was good
Liverpool
positioning,
Spurs.
to be honest. Right in the width of the goal where you want to be
Yeah,
as a centre back.
5-1.
Well, the centre-back
Manchester City, Nottingham Forest, with 3-0. Oh, 2-0.
It has been key for Arsenal.
Fuck's sake, come on, Crystal Palace, please don't let them win it. Please, man.
Rush back, Morno.
I don't have to turn up at this sort of bloody
That she would have
time.
wanted. Diani.
Yeah, those are the exact moments from Arsenal I'm talking about. When you're back in your own third, what do you need? You need a runner like Blackstone and Spence to stretch the play and take it up the other end to get your team further up the pitch.
Oh dear. Well, you know who we're rooting for then?
What?
On the final?
Yeah, Crystal Palace. I don't know if you watched any of the FA Cup semi-finals this weekend, but why the fucking Man City have to turn up in the fucking FA Cup and win the league? Oh, fuck right off, man. Could have been in for a surprise winner this year, but I'm still trying to win it. Come on, Crystal Palace, please put another good performance. Fresh Champions League quarter finalists.
Saturday, May the 17th.
Hopefully, fresh Champions League playoff content. Playoff. No, whatever you want to call it, because they got that around playoffs by Real Madrid. And then a certain team knocked them out. Certain team knocked Real Madrid out. Please, Crystal Palace, God's sake, please save the FA Cup. Save this FA Cup, please. All cup winners.
Record winners quiet. Some of the most exciting young
I don't know if
players
you
in
watched
Europe
any of the
haven't found a
FA
way
Cup
through.
semi-finals
And
this
yet,
weekend,
from there, takes the ball over to the far side, it's puts across.
in this
And
fucking
once
FA Cup,
again,
won
Steph
the
Catley
league. Fuck right
is
off,
there in the
man.
right place at
Could
the
have been
right
in for a
time.
surprise winner this year, but
Lovely movement though
I'm
from
still
Liverpool
trying to win it.
to
Come on,
drop him
Crystal
off the
Palace,
back
please
line
put
into
another
that
good
field.
performance.
She
Fresh Champions League quarter-finalists.
Technical, smart movement, delaying it,
Opening
as
for
late as
Fresh
possible, bringing
Champions
your way
League.
forward.
Playoff
That typical Leon play that we honestly have not seen
No,
in
whatever you
the
can call it,
opening 8
because
minutes.
that playoffs
But
Real
it's
Madrid.
credit to us
Maybe
that
certain
are
team,
having the confidence to still get on the ball, no matter the
certain
scoreline.
team like Real Madrid out.
Senny's running into
Please,
space.
Crystal Palace, God's sake, please save the FA Cup. Save this FA Cup, please.
You are
Let
right,
that all
it's
club
the
wins.
Arsenal back five that they've been composed, structured.
I need to be composed here.
Passed it back to the goalkeeper.
And they had the composure. It was the Leon attackers that didn't. Sloppy
I
at
just want them
times
to be
and made
prepared
to
for
pay.
this final so much.
Sombat. Carpenter.
Yeah.
Can little go down, an opportunity for Leon, and they score. Ball one on the night. Given too much space in the area, and Demorne finds the back of the net.
Right, 5-1 again then.
Lovely through ball from Van de Donk. We talk about midfield and key areas. The Morning stepped up for this team time and time again. With this lovely pick-out play. Lovely cross from Carpenter. Can't clear it properly and it honestly lands perfectly at the Morning's feet, but what a finish. Van Thompson are trying to stretch for it. But is this Leon back in the game? We'll see.
Well, 2 goals. The difference now across the 2 games is Arsenal with the advantage. 4-1 on the night. 5-3 in Arsenal's favour over the course of the 2 games. It will be a nervy 9 minutes just over regulation time. Of course, additional time to play at the end of the second half. Well, the Lyon fans are urging their team on. We've had spells of real quiet in the stadium and then moments where it erupts. And Paul can't stay on her feet there and it's waved away by the referee. Roger, what do Arsenal need to do in these last 8 or so minutes to ensure they can see this over the line?
You need to go into your back pocket and think of every single way to manage the game. Any free kick you win, any opportunity, you don't need to go forward. Manage the game. It's these moments. Passes don't need to go forward all the time. Kim Little, all the experience in the world, going backwards. Be tight, be compact, keep each other on the same page. You just conceded. We know the quality that this Lyon team have, but just enjoy the ball. Take the pressure off yourself and see out the game, but use any moment you can to slow the game down.
Diani. Running into space. Arsenal backtracking again. She's sat quickly down. And out for a 5th Lyon corner. Nail biting. And it was always so finely poised. The semi-final second leg between the European giants of Lyon, 8-time winners of this competition, and Arsenal on the verge of making their first final in a generation, 18 years. And the header over, and gasps from both sets of fans.
Big miss. Big miss, that one. Lovely cross again. I think it's Van de Donk that puts it on that far side of Marjan. Just does really well to drift into that space that's open. But that's a big miss. I think Marjan will know she should have done better on that one, and it could have been a much closer deficit at this point.
Someone has so much experience in reaching Champions League finals. She's won it once with Frankfurt, 4 times with Lyon. No Champions League goals so far this season for Jennifer Marjan.
All of a sudden, Sue, I don't. Come on, come on.
Forward, the Scots can't find.
We need a faster player like that, West Ham.
She also
Well,
gave
where's a
away
West
that
Ham
fourth
striker
goal,
who
blocking the
troubled
entry.
us? The one we won 4-3.
Christina Blackstenius, but Arsenal
But
will
we
have
need
a
someone
throw.
like her.
Just seeing the two substitutes on the
Let's
sideline
this
as
is
well.
like
Will Arsenal go to a back five? We've seen them do it so many times in these points of a game, and
it's too early to keep it in the corner.
crossing into the box. How do you get numbers in the box to defend them? And what a player like Ruben Moy and Cooney Cross to come off into these moments and really defend this lead.
Yeah, he's Lotte Bubenmoy back available. He's 10 games with injury. Signed a contract extension over the course of the last week. But Leon coming through once again, and Emily Fox doesn't have the power on it to send it completely out of play. Under pressure
Oh.
once again, Arsenal.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Asher takes a look up.
Look, she's going to try and bat a penalty.
Block away through,
Hey.
and that will soar over and out for a goal kick.
I feel like if the Arsenal player got closer to her, she would try and buy a penalty.
So an opportunity you imagine here for the two players waiting on the sideline to come on. Blues around the OL Stadium. One of the Arsenal players going down. It's Leonard Morgan who's gone down to try and allow, of course, this
So I'm still here, like-
change to happen. Need a chance to come over and take on some fluids just in front of the Arsenal dugout. And well, the referee does point to her wrist, signalling that well, anything that any extra time that's taken here will be added on. It's Caldente coming off as well as Leonard Morgan.
Unbelievable performances from those two. Caldente and Manos, along with Kim Little, have absolutely dominated the midfield of the park. They've dominated, won every single physical battle. First and
This
second
girl,
ball,
she should start in the final. I don't know why she's not starting
on the
these.
final end of the pitch.
She should start ahead of Kim Little. Kim Little's been a legend, but she needs to. She can't start.
So a yellow card will be shown to the Arsenal goalkeeper, Daphne Van Donsela. They're very hot, the Lyon fans, as the Barcelona fans were in that first leg against Chelsea on time wasting. Stenius. Clock ticking down. The referee has made it clear that there will be a chunk of additional time at the end of this second half. Game management now from Arsenal. Moy.
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez.
As well, under pressure. Leon players rushing in. Looking to get things moving quickly now, aren't they, Leon?
Yeah, and it's good pressure from Van de Donk. I said it before, I think she should have been on the pitch a little bit earlier, because she's brought that intensity that Leon have lacked this entire game. Put the goalkeeper under pressure, why not? Goes long and Beth Mead ends up having to send it out for a throw-in, but good pressure. You can see these numbers getting higher and higher up the pitch, but I think it's the intensity and speed of play that, you know, is it enough in these last few moments?
Well, it'll be interesting to hear what Joe Montemuro has to say after this game, whether he admits that maybe he got it wrong in terms of personnel and tactics. Beth Mead, well, she feels that should have been given as a foul. Leon throw though. Deep in their own half, and Kinley
Oh.
does so well to win possession there. Taps the ball
She should have had a shot.
Ford under pressure, but it's picked up once again by McCabe, who can't get back on it, and it's a goal kick for Leon.
I was going to say it would be crazy.
So I
to have
did.
another
Cooney
foul,
Cross with
but
the referee shot.
that would have been wild. But when Kim Little's winning the ball in that area of the pitch, I'm thinking go to goal. Get a shot away, you've got nothing to lose at this point. 4-1 up in this time, 5-3 on aggregate. Again, showing the just energy that Kim Little brings to this midfield and what a threat she is at both ends, whether it's breaking up play in her own
Six
in her own
points.
third or winning it high out of the pitch. She has everything to the game and to this Arsenal team.
Coach had some water.
Free kick for Arsenal. Won by Cooney Cross. Her debut season in the Champions League. Cooney Cross. Arsenal, of course, not qualifying for the competition last season. What a way to mark your debut season.
Bloody windows need cleaning.
Get through this.
Probably, it might be about 6. I'll guess 6.
Certainly on a number of occasions that looks like this pitch is slightly damp in places. Box.
5-5.
5 minutes of additional time added on at the end of this second half.
If it got to 3 minutes and they didn't score, I'll be
and
alright.
the second Champions League final, a meeting with Barcelona. But Leon not willing to give up this opportunity just yet.
It's fouled.
Caitlin Ford, I should say, loses the ball, but just the work rate she has to win the ball back for her team. Okay, it goes out for a throw, but it doesn't let Leon back into it.
Well, there was a handshake there, a smile on the bench between Mariona Caldente and Chloe Kelly. They know they are so close to getting this over the line. May is an extraordinary month on TNT Sports as we bring you the race for Europe in the Premier League.
Yeah,
coverage
there
of
are
all the
games going
UEFA
on, aren't
finals,
there,
Grand Slam tennis from Roland Garros,
Big
the
games.
playoff chase in the Gallagher Premiership Rugby, plus Giro d'Italia cycling, the MotoGP
Woo!
Grand Prix, the World Snooker Final, and so much more. Katie McCabe, who has been such a big part of this game, such a huge voice in the Arsenal dressing room every time that Arsenal has scored. She's made sure to go over and applaud the travelling fans. She's replaced by Katie Reid, the England Youth International, just 18 years old. She can play all across the back line though. She's a really incredible talent, and particularly when you look at just how important some of these Arsenal defenders are. We obviously spoke about Fox earlier on in the game. She's such an asset that she can perform across the back line, Katie Reid.
No, she is, and look, she's come up from the academy, and I used to be the academy ambassador, so I know her really well, and what a player, I will say. She's got a huge career ahead of her, and I know she's only 18, but it's great to see her get experiences of like this, albeit a few minutes, but what a game for her to come in. She's got a big career ahead of her, Katie Reid.
Yeah, her third Champions League appearance of the season, and she's tasked with going up against Gianni there, and a looping ball into the arms of Van Doxler once again. A shot of Chloe Kelly, a huge smile on her face.
It is, what a moment for her though. She'd have pictured herself here 6 months ago, you know, unhappy at City, and then to be at Arsenal, potentially being in a Champions League final. What a turnaround, especially like you said, going into a major tournament this summer. Confidence and smiling, that's where you want to be as a footballer.
Well, that's what she said. She just wants to be happy again, and
Oh, please don't get another injury. I'm begging you.
every
I
time
don't want that
Arsenal play,
bloody
the
useless
cameras pan
other
to her
donkey
because
in goal.
everyone can see just
You
how
don't get
happy
what?
she is.
Our goalkeeper, I thought that she looked like she was hovering. I said, I don't want that other woman in goal used as cow.
Don't you?
You can see them, they're sitting across from us, all on their feet, and so
She
many
looks
with
fucking-
one arm, one
Can't hold
hand
on to a bloody,
on the lower part of their faces, rubbing their
don't know a
chins.
term, a funny term.
It really is nail-biting stuff for each and every one of the 500 travelling fans.
18 years, fans have waited for this moment.
Well, you think about it, Jen, you know, the growth of women's football after the Women's Euros in 2022. There's a generation who haven't seen Arsenal in the European final. The Champions League, of course, has changed its name since then. It's been such a long time.
I know, and you always know the legends, whether it was Rachel Yankee or Alex Scott.
It's not over yet, though. Good cross, good delivery. Ball pinging up to the air, and that will be watched all the way out and then chipped up by Beth Mead. 30 seconds, just over, left to play here at the OL Stadium. Arsenal on the brink of making history. Well, there are checks for a possible penalty. Let's take a look back at why it's been checked.
Like it's gonna matter.
They are talking to the referee.
What happened?
They checked for a penalty, but like it's gonna matter if they score it or not.
Emotion, the anxiety in the stadium wasn't palpable
No,
enough. You
it's
can
5 minutes
feel
ago.
it.
Yeah, there would have been 30 seconds left after they scored the penalty. So very much doubt it would have. It might.
Watching that, it touches Beth Mead's hand. Arms are in the air. I think the ref might go and have a look at this one.
You wouldn't be surprised if this is given. We've seen it being given over and over again. We're over the 5 minutes now. The referee talking to Sama Basher. And this is a very long check already. She hasn't been called over. And the check is over. Boos from the Lyon fans who felt they deserved a penalty. We've gone over the additional 5 minutes added on at the end of this first half, or second half even. And that one's waved away as well. Frustration from the Lyon fans and players. An attempt at a spectacular overhead kick that doesn't come off for Les Soler.
Well, a couple of big moments there for Lyon. I think they could have had a foul. I was looking at the handball thinking the ref might go and have a look. Check was over it, wasn't given. But the red could have had a couple of fouls there on the edge of the box. I think the fact that she carried it into the box, the ref wasn't sure.
Lyon continue to try and push and find a way forward. Time though, more than running out. 6 minutes and 40 seconds played. 5 additional given. Of course, we had that long wait.
But it doesn't matter.
Penalty to be
Just
checked.
blow your effing whistle.
A last chance for Lyon. 2 goals down in the tie. The keeper's up. She can't get there. Endler.
That's it.
And it is over. Arsenal have made history. The Arsenal players flood onto the pitch. They embrace Renee Slager. She holds her head. She can't believe it. Arsenal have done it. They've come from behind.
Well, you've seen some games, haven't
A
you?
superb game here at the OL Stadium. What a moment for Arsenal. The first time in a generation they reached
Paloma,
the
Courtney Cross and
European final.
Maria Cadenti need to be midfield in the final. Come on.
And they will be there against Barcelona in the final in Lisbon in a month's time. It's finished here at the OL Stadium on the night. Arsenal 4, Lyon 1, and a spectacular scoreline of Arsenal 5, Lyon 3 on aggregate. Arsenal progress
Hell.
to their first Champions League final since 2007.
Which we won.
Yeah.
And just after we won that Champions League, she just joined after that we won that Champions League. Kim Little, yeah. I mentioned it the other day.
Alright.
The fact that she's never won that with Arsenal, like she just missed out on it. She joined just after we won it.
Seeing Kim Little there get emotional, and that's got me a little bit, but I'm absolutely ecstatic for what a performance.
18 years she's been there, almost.
It was, honestly, they absolutely deserved it. Brilliant. And the manager has been a revelation since his
I wish I could have filmed that whole reaction to that whole match. I was out with my dinner for my nan's 90th lunch.
Which stadium is it? Lyon.
I think it's Lyon's main stadium.
If you look back to the early parts of
Goodbye, sir.